Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Brotato. I've decided let's try Diver. And I do enjoy Deep Dagger, but we will random. Okay, Shuriken. Kind of deviated from that in the last episode slightly. I did cut out a lot of the runs because the audio sucked. A few losses are fine, but I really want to just upload 6 losses in a row. It's really close, but alright, so look at Diver again. So Diver, we get a harpoon gun. If we can see any more harpoon guns, it will just cost 1. As long as we use precise weapons, so we have to stick with precise, the crit damage will be far, far higher. Our crit chance are increased, the modifiers. We will get HP regen for melee damage, which is nice. And enemies will take 4 times, 300%, 4 times more damage if they hit by a ranged damage, i.e. harpoon gun, but you can have any ranged weapon here. So one of the rocket launches, not a bad choice. But in exchange for all that, which is a lot, we have minus 100 range damage, which means we could do range damage, but it's not going to happen. And enemy health is down or up 250%, 3.5 times higher. But as long as we hit him with the harpoon gun, we will be very happy. Alright, so projectiles pierce. I will lose the 5% damage, but this will get 1 more piercing. I think I'll take it. I mean, it's early. Sure. I would like the Deep Dagger, but we're going to go with Shuriken, right? There we go. There's 1. So we can go into engineering, but the thing is, unless we're doing ranged damage to an enemy, engineering is gonna suffer hard. So we're gonna ignore any of that. But that also means if our crit chance is high enough, and you hit an enemy with the harpoon or any ranged weapon, all of a sudden all that extra HP they have, it doesn't really matter, and we're doing a lot of damage. It's like they have less HP than the base. So we are melee. Let's give me the crit chance. Treasure map early sounds fun. Coupon? Sure. Alright. Let's look at 3 shurikens on wave 3. That's fine. Shuriken wouldn't be my first choice because the bounces won't be as absurd. I mean, as long as we're critting, HP on the enemies isn't that much higher since we do more crit damage. But we really do need the range damage to make it so their HP is not that high. Or effectively, it's like they have less HP. I already explained it, but yeah. If we hit them with the harpoon gun, that increase in health they have doesn't matter anymore. It's like they have less HP. Alright, so I guess I'll take treasure map. I'm not worried about the next wave, even though I'll take a tree. Even though there was plenty of enemies alive. A jelly would be nice, but I really want more weapons. Also, the harpoon gun has a minimum range on it, but if they're too close, it will not shoot. Oof. Alright. Damn, alright. I am struggling. That's right, I'm feeling it this time. Pick it up. take some crit there. Ooh, early item. It's cute. There's some explosion damage stuff that, yeah, it's worth 6. Give me some crit. Give me shuriken. Give me another shuriken. Claw tree sounds real good. What's up there? So feeling really strong so far because we've gotten an extra weapon. Hey, not bad. Give me one more. Damn, alright. I will say again, the early weapons is nice. Once we already have full weapons, getting the blue weapons, I mean, is definitely nice. I wouldn't say it's crazy. Like most of the strength we have right now is just the fact that we have 5 weapons this early. But of course, I'm not going to say no to any weapons I see in the shop. So I guess, give me that luck. I'll take a little armor. Plus 3 damage, 0.03 of a second attacks faster. Bounces one more time, but again, the bounces are not going to have that extra damage from our harpoon gun hitting them, but it's still nice, of course. Give me some amount of positive HP regen. I mean, of course, it is really nice. It is slightly more than 50% stronger. So I guess it is really good. Hey, sure, why not? So this will get +1 piercing and attack faster. Obviously really nice. I'm never going to say no to seeing my weapon in the shop and upgrading it. But I guess it's a bit of a no-brainer. No real downsides. I guess I was thinking it's not as crazy because each weapon you get at the very start, going from 1 weapon to 2 weapons, you just double, you know. Going from 3 weapons to 4, you do like 33% more damage. But then when you already have 6 weapons, getting a 7th weapon would be like, what, 18%? But it's not like you have a 7th weapon, you have just one weapon getting half, or, you know, double as good, so it's like a 9% increase in damage. I'll take some dodge. And of course, you're not getting the, you know, each weapon you get also gives you a little stat of precise, making it that much better. So actually going from the first to the second weapon is more than just double because of that little precise thing. But obviously, regardless of how good it is just good. That is for sure. I don't need any more luck. I'm already very lucky. I would say this is twice as good as this right now. Because of the bounces and faster attack speed. but... So we're definitely very lucky to see all the weapons in the shop. But while I say it's not crazy, it's definitely better than most things you would find in the shop, so I guess that makes it crazy then, right? So... Of course, we are feeling very strong right now, but it's only wave 6. Positive lifesteal? I mean, lifesteal's nice with the bounces. Sure. Now give me some luck. Guess I'll still take baby elephant. Obviously, mirror is a very nice item. But am I really going to see something in the shop? I mean, I'm going to pay 102 to get what? A double blue item? Could be nice, of course, but I'm still paying extra for that second blue item. And that's if I see a blue item. I might just get a bunch of shops with a bunch of white items. And I'm paying 102 for what? A scar or a charcoal? I will take charcoal though. And I'll take a little bit of XP gain. Alright. Well, I guess the game was just feeling bad for us kicking our asses so early, multiple times. Had to be a little more gentle this time. Sure. Yeah, why not? I'm not gonna touch the weird ghost. I'm not gonna risk a crazy run over 3 HP when I don't think I have enough regen. I am confident I won't get hit this round. Not confident enough to risk it all. I think by now I would have healed to full though if I did take that weird ghost. There's the first hit. Okay, fine. Crit. Wouldn't mind some of the crit payoffs though. Metal detector. It will make some money. It would definitely make more than 80. How long will that take? Not too long. The taking metal detector says I probably won't kill the elite. And I'm not that concerned about my late game, to be quite honest. And since I'm so strong right now, that's one reason to take this. I'm strong now. Solidify the strength later, but I think I'd rather make sure I can kill the elite. Monkey could be fine. I mean, obviously I can handle that 5% negative damage right now. I'm going for the big play. Hope that the I can kill the elite, and that the elite drops a red item that I actually want. Sure. Again, Alien Eyes isn't as good if they don't have the range damage on them debuff. So, there's our payoff. I was thinking about bait this round because I'm probably not going to do bait during the elite. And of course, I mean, bait is nice when I'm this strong, but I've lost too many games to bait. That's why it's called bait, right? You know what? I want to do that run again. The fisherman gets bait like in all the shop every time, or whatever the hell it works. That one. What was I doing? I don't know. I was going for the most bait run, or I was doing something stupid. Let's see, it would not really work unless you get lucky or really good at the game. And I think I had like dozens, maybe even 100 different tries to actually beat the fisherman, because I just kept going for baits. But when it did work, it's broken. Lost some frames there, huh? I'm gonna take some regen and some armor. The crit chance is very tempting, but I want to make sure I don't die next round. So I have almost capped crit chance on purple shuriken. Extra 6%. It's a random odd number, but whatever. I assume then the red one is it not going to be a 5% increase then? Is it just 3% increase? Well, don't need that much more crit chance. How much is it? It already paid for itself in one round. Nice. So if I take these together, I'm paying 170 for what? 2% crit? Speed 100. Yeah, sure. I usually don't take mouse too often. I think I will take it. Give that Cyclops. Alright. Let's see how we stack up. Thank you as always. Oh no. Oh. That was gonna be the run. Damn it. Alright, well. Don't take the weird ghost. Hey, we ran them into the thief dagger. Alright, sure. What lesson? I don't learn lessons, come on. I like the defective steroids. I will try to get more weapons though. I already have one thing locked in the shop, so. I mean, that bait enemy spawning was just rude. I will not take a second one though. It's just not happening. Take a single alien worm. There we go. Pull out a tree. Guess I'll take you now, and I guess I won't roll. You know, it's really cheap. I think rolling once there was perfectly fine, though. You just gotta kill you immediately. Can't let you hit me twice. Oh, thought we were gonna get that guy. Knife is just good. No doubt about that. I will ignore it. So I'm not sure about every single stat difference, but at the very minimum, I know the normal knife scales better with melee. It's a higher, I think, a higher crit chance baseline, but if not, regardless, it also just crits harder. So at the very minimum, it does more damage, assuming you have melee. And will crit harder. But I want some money. Okay, this is shaping up. And of course, so this will have more crit chance, an extra 5 per level up. More base damage, of course. Attack faster, but then a higher chance to get the money if you critically kill an enemy with Deep Dagger. I guess I should explain. Maybe I should explain sometimes what the weapons do. But yeah, Deep Dagger, knife has better stats and scaling, but this will give you money. So ideally, use that money to outscale. There we go. Or at some point just switch over. So since we crit roughly half the time and we get money a little bit more than half the time, it's like each enemy has half a material, slightly more than that, but as if each enemy just has, no, I'm sorry, a quarter material. 2 half would be 0.25. Again, slightly more, but we're not going to worry about that. I would like the loot bug. I guess I'll go for him over the tree. Hey, alright, I guess I'll go for the tree now. Hey, that's gonna help a lot. The hell did we have harvesting from? Alright, so since we would have some harvesting, I don't care that much. Oh yeah, the little frog. That's right. Lure. I'm gonna ignore metal. Metal is probably worth it to take, but I want my crit chance right now, and I want the money from that. Right, I will grab Whistle, but next wave, since I just spawned 2. Hey, there we go. And I guess I'll do Peacock with that. Hey, that's nice. Sure. So crit chance. 63 on that one. We have a harder time killing that guy. He did spawn pretty early, and this one spawns pretty early. Although... There we go. Alright, so Whistle probably would have stopped us from killing that second bug. I know the aliens, but I like calling them loot bugs. Sure. Give me all of that. It is pretty early for a crown. I'm just... don't think I'm gonna pivot for any harvesting. A lot of potential there, but I don't think I will. I guess Sharp Bullet is fine. Just for the piercing. I get a kick though. Community support is probably worth it. -2 armor is a lot, but it's going to spend one of my level ups on armor. There we go. So still at 0 armor. And it's cursed. That's very nice. 81% chance to get money, huh? Very cool. There we go. What's our attack speed at? 44? No, it's changing. I was curious. 39. Regen for negative speed. 21, sure. I think some luck. .27 HP per second. Oh, I should have combined two blues. No, just don't do it. We'll do Peacock. Oh, did I die during the Peacock wave? Alright, pretty good. I dare say we're even stronger than run 2 runs ago, I think it was. Yeah, the shuriken run. Although we are not nearly as tanky as that run. Although, again, this is the Peacock wave, right? So things are gonna hurt. But I think we're still at 0 armor? Yeah, 0. There we go. Let's do. So I probably will get a little bit above 100% crit rate on level 4 daggers, since these won't be at 100, but probably not that much higher. But this is perfect for me. Alright, this is probably not. Oh, you know what? I mean, there we go. So everything's capped. These two aren't capped, but landing around purple level daggers, I think, is fine. Being 10% over. Block this, get this just for this wave. Oof. If we didn't have higher damage there, I think we would have lost, because I was not going to dodge those forever. Which meant making sure the harpoon was hitting the boss enough to make use of the extra damage so I can actually kill him. Yeah, that's a little bit. Some armor, give me that. I would maybe take handcuffs if my HP was above 80. Because, I mean, 8 melee damage is really nice, of course. But not right now. Now, Adrenaline, of course, is amazing. So I can either, again, just ignore dodge. Don't care if it goes into negative. You know, grab the acid. But I think I will take Adrenaline. %90 XP gain. I think we're due in for at least 10 level ups in this game. I think it's worth it. We have enough attack speed from the community support. I will not grab this sunglasses. If I had more armor, I think I might. But yeah, let's just take Cauldron. You know what we're gonna do? Let's check how much money the daggers have made, right? Obviously, on the first few waves, you're only talking about dozens of material, which is still nice, of course. That could still get you an extra item. Nothing to scoff at. And compared to the just a normal dagger, not too much difference until you get enough crit or melee damage to outscale the deep dagger. Again, I'm not sure the baseline stats, but they're close enough. Yes, perfect. Give me some positive speed, and then this is one regen, but I'll just take this just to. Oh wow, yep. 114, 162, we got this pretty late. 572, 81, 326. Obviously, these two are going to be higher because they're more likely getting the killing blows and say attack faster and hit way harder. But I'm sure I've had these weapons longer. I mean, I could have had, I don't know, depends when you combine them. When you combine two blue weapons, 81, if I were to combine these two. This got the blue, then I would have 240 materials. So, whatever. Some of these weapons, well, actually, you know what? All my weapons have been around since the start, right? We got them pretty early. Hey, all right. Get to Pearson. A little wandering bot. But you know what? It's not a precise weapon. That means the critical damage 1.5 compared to our 4. This is just a downgrade. Not even a close downgrade. Give me that, give me that. I guess I could take one of those. Since I have Adrenaline. Dodge is really nice. And hopefully get another level up and I can buy some armor. Oh, buy, well, pick armor, I guess, since you're leveling up. And for anyone watching this far into the video, although maybe you skipped to the last run, right? Because if I'm still playing the same character, odds are the last run I win, or at least it's, you know, the other runs didn't win. But let's see, I like in the melee. Maybe that. So when this gets the purple, I will have all the crit I need, so I don't need sunglasses. And since these are 10% above, I can even lose some crit. And we're at 71, but we get 20. Oh no, these have baseline higher crit chance. But when we pick up crit chance, we're 25% more of it. This is the final amount after this passive. Bandana obviously plays with the harpoon gun, but not for that damage loss. Alright, so this is when we compare these two weapons. A level 1 cursed weapon, I think in almost every case, is just better than a level 2 blue weapon. And yeah, more stats, more scaling, actually. Yeah, 82%. So with enough melee damage, this can hit harder than the red weapon. And it even has a higher chance to get money than the red weapon. Plus stacking them up slower, but whatever. I think the boxing glove. Also could just drop the harpoon gun. But no. I do need to keep my eyes open for a small fish could be nice. Increase the chance I just one-shot enemies. I don't need insanity anymore. There we go. Hey, look at that 100% chance. 96% crit. 85% scaling. We're doing the hardest actually now. And a higher crit damage. The attack's a little slower. 33% slower roughly, but whatever. It's still on level 2. So I don't really need this. I don't really care about the downside, but it would just be for the attack speed. Obviously it would cap the crit on the Thief Dagger, but give me Warrior's Helmet. Already have it red. Alright. We'll stop rolling. Reset the cost of the shop rolls. Yeah, so same before. For anyone watching this far into the video, although there is a chance you just skip to the last run, but regardless, thank you for watching, appreciate it. Obviously, my upload is infrequent and sporadic, but I'm sure just like most of you watching, you got a busy schedule. And since I don't really plan on this being my full-time job, even if it was an option. I mean, it's hard to scoff at that. Obviously, it's an option if you could choose. Most people would choose. I probably would choose as well, but inconsistent amount of money. Not a big deal for someone. I can deal with that. I mean, some people very much want I know exactly I get 1,000 on Friday. That way I know I can spend exactly this much. That is good, of course. Yeah, dodge. Give me the metal plate. Thin is fine. I don't usually pick thin too often, but I'll get positive speed and a positive lifesteal. I don't really care about that. I'll take it, sure. So I think I could deal with inconsistent amount of paycheck money. Although, of course, not ideal. But yeah, what's our armor at now? 11? Sure. Alright, so Bunny will save me immediately right now. 23. Which means it needs to save me 54 gold. Alright. Well, also, I want to be max strength for the elite, but whatever. Here we are. I will take a leather vest though. Alright, let's see. Obviously, videos like this where you just play minimal uploading or minimal editing. Of course, super easy. But if you actually wanted a successful channel, or if you're starting to pick up views and subscribers and all that shit, then you probably should work on editing. But it also depends on your target audience. Obviously, since I'm not going for the soy-faced in the thumbnail, red arrows in every video, fucking super high voice. You know, no shade to Jacksepticeye, of course, and his channel has definitely changed over time, but the whole top of the morning to you, I mean, you know, not my tempo. Don't know if I could even fake that for a paycheck. Obviously, some people would definitely fake all that stuff for enough money. And of course, on YouTube, the highs and the lows are so extreme. You know, again, you become multi-millionaire. Most jobs cannot say that. I mean, obviously, I guess a lot of jobs could become a CEO of the company and all that, but that's not very realistic for 99% of people. But I guess on YouTube, not very realistic for 99% of people too, right? So, thinking about this, it's just plus 4 melee damage, right? With just 2 regen. Give me that. I have so much armor, I can take this. And just think about that. I think we went from 13 armor to 12. I think that's 46, if not 47%. So we take 3% more damage. But our dodge just went up by 8. And of course, we have a chance to heal when we dodge. So, pretty good. Yeah, nice and easy. Nothing wrong with 2 HP for that amount of money. Honestly, the only reason we lose this, I guess like most runs, is because we die, right? No, but I mean is our damage is perfectly fine. We don't really need that much more to keep up with the rest of the game. As is, don't know if we could kill the boss right now if we went to wave 20, because the enemies get stronger each wave. So we definitely need some more amount of damage. But there's a chance we could go to wave 20 right now and win. But if I can get tankier before then, that would be very helpful. Because I don't think I need that much more damage. Again, if we went to wave 20 right now, I think I would probably lose, but it's like a toss-up, I think. We have a structure. I mean, we won't have a garden. I'm pretty sure we don't have any turrets. Trees don't count. Oh, the wandering bot is the structure. Yes, okay. I was curious. I wasn't gonna spend too much time looking it over, but I was curious. I'll take 1 peak echo. Recycling machine might pay for itself. It's close. Alright, now this mirror I will lock, because there's a lot of upside potential, and I'll take 1 injection. And if I had money, I would buy charcoal, but I'm not going to lock it in because I want to increase the odds. Mirror gives me something real good, especially right for elite number 18. I guess the real test is how well do we deal with just 1 elite on wave 18, right? Because if we destroy him, then there was an okay chance we could have, you know, we're ready for wave 20 on wave 16. But if we struggle or just barely do it, then yeah, we would definitely lose on wave 20. But I mean, I have the amount of armor I would want for late game, you know, taking 40% less damage roughly. 30% dodge, nothing to scoff at. And HP 73, fine. I think you want near 100 for the end game. Or like the handcuffs. I ideally wanted at least 80 before I get the handcuffs, if given the option. But sure. Just take 2 warrior helmets? I mean, yeah, why not? mean, just 5%, roughly 6 to 7 or 8. Because I'm gonna get hit fairly often, just how I play as melee, but 5% attack speed? Questionable. Garden, I mean, we probably don't need it. Yeah, see a level 2 dagger, crit a 5. Well, again, we have more crit because of our thing, but for this guy, crit's much harder. Already hits an extra 6 damage. Does attack a little slower, but is again level 2 versus level 3. I mean, honestly, you really could just sell this and take this. I'll take 2 of those, but I will not. Alright, let's see how we do. Okay, we did very well. But we did get pretty strong within the last 2 waves. And I plan to get noticeably stronger again over this in the next wave. But we are definitely just above the curve is the main point of that. So yeah, YouTube, I mean, it's weird. I mean, obviously some people start YouTube thinking like, all right, let's try to make this a career. You know, like you gotta start somewhere. And you got the editing skills, the voice, enough good topics to talk about. Because obviously gaming's a little harder to break into. It has easier content to make for. Assuming you have the baseline amount of skill. I mean, it depends on the genre of gaming, right? I will take another. Is that a second focus? I will take that too. I will take another Warrior's Helmet. I don't care how slow I am. Baby Squid not worth it. Treasure map. Probably. I mean, it's so cheap, but probably not. I could have took the jerky. Oh wow, I have 21 armor, so I'm gonna take 2% more damage. No, 1% more damage. Don't know if the armor, they do the round it up or round down. So I don't know if I'm at like 57.1 or something, or if the game just goes to whatever percent it feels like. I'm gonna roll just to see, but also, you know, boning dice. Ooh, level 25. That is a guaranteed red level up. Although, when I bought that baby squid, I really thought we were going to get to level 27. That is this run, right? Yeah, I'm at 90% XP gain. Okay. And even then, so the baby squid was 8 regen for -3 attack speed. Although it wasn't 8 regen when I bought it, but regardless. So much to talk about. Yeah, some videos I'm just silent. Obviously with Deadlock, that really is using all my brain power. Gotta fucking die. But kudos to anyone who can talk and play that game. Oh yeah, so with YouTube gaming, obviously harder to break into. Again, not really thinking I have what it takes. Like my skill level's fine, I guess, but that's only a certain portion of gaming, right? Very few professional players have humongous fan bases, right? Like obviously they compete, make money that way, but oh, dodge, yeah. I can see the percent damage, but no, just dodge is the most likely way for me to not die. Dodge nearly capped is pretty good. Bag, obviously not worth it right now, but it made decent money. Usually does. Let's the usual no-brainer to grab the bags. We'll get the lifesteal. Our HP regen is fine enough. Obviously, again, it just helps on top of it. Doesn't... Trees won't matter. Now the dodge though. 56 to... Okay. Yeah, 1% less damage, but now we're capped on the dodge. Very, very nice. Now the baby with a beard. Now that's interesting since it is range damage, right? Yes. Oh, and... Okay. I hope I didn't pass up one of these in the shop before, but here. Hey, there we go. That's nice. And we're gonna roll, because obviously we still have the bone dice. Could get less HP, but we get nothing. Alright, so... Although I guess the grenade launcher attacks kind of slow. It's like the revolver shoots twice and then kind of just kills, but we can almost do whatever we want here, right? It's just too far ahead. Yeah. Yeah, we can do whatever we want. Very nice. Very good. This video's probably already long enough. I didn't quite finish the last thought. So we're gonna do one baby run because I'm probably gonna lose the baby run. This one took me so long on the other map. Yeah, so... Depends on your game. Obviously, some people just play all the games. Variety streamers. Assuming you meet a certain minimum amount of skill. Then you can build an audience. I mean, obviously, certain games like The Sims, like what skill do you need? I'm sure some people can still get very specific with that game. You know, I'm sure you can do something to piss off people. You can do it. People are very easy to piss off, right? I'm not gonna get this tree. Hey, we got it. You know, because I watch a few people play games, of course. I mean, it's enjoyable. Oh, we're getting pretty lucky here. Not sure how I feel about going for multiple guns. I guess we should at least explain baby in the meantime. So everything costs less. We start with harvesting, but we don't level up anymore. We just get a weapon slot instead. But that means we couldn't get up to 24 weapons, but we also need way more XP to level up. You need a lot of XP gain to even get that 24th slot. You know, the last run we had 90% XP gain for a decent amount of it, and we just barely got to level 25. We might have finished at level 26 on the last wave, but regardless. So you can have multiple guns, or no, multiple weapons. So the idea is that you can get the benefit of, for example, gun here, plus range. So a precise weapon for a crit would be pretty nice. But yeah, I watch some streamers or game. Well, I don't really watch streamers too often, but I watch games on YouTube. And the entertainer factor is far more important. Especially if you want to be successful, I think. I mean, obviously you want to entertain people. Give me lifesteal, it's going to be way better on this. But there's certain people I watch, and I watch them play games, and, you know... When you make the obviously wrong choice sometimes, it can be painful. You know, it's not like you made a wrong choice one time that I disagree with and it's subjective. Sometimes just like pay attention to what you're doing. Sometimes it's just, you know, you got the gaming journalist can't get past the first level of damn it, I'm getting that game. Very famous game. Side scroller, shoot 'em up. I'm sure the vast majority of you who are listening, if you are listening, know what game I'm talking about. Oh, jelly will be nice. I'm pretty sure jelly scales or descales over time. I will take fertilizer. I will take honey. Maybe I'll focus less on talking about the game right now. Just play the game and finish my thought. So yeah, some people I just can't watch because it's just, I don't know, it hurts to watch. Maybe that's the elitist thing to say. But those people do well enough anyway. I'm not talking about some small creators anyway. They have plenty of audience, so it's not like they're gonna struggle on YouTube without my viewership. They're gonna be just fine. Take medical. I will. I mean, I think I've seen plenty of that in comments of certain videos, when people just make an obviously wrong choice. We're not talking about subjective or like, because people will definitely comment like, I think you should have done that, or you kind of missed this, sure. But sometimes you can tell when people are just little peeves, you know. I've definitely seen it in like Retro Nation. I just call him Retro. Retromation? Whatever. I'm sure you guys are aware who he is. Very entertaining. I love watching him. But sometimes he makes a foolish choice, or just doesn't read the text on something, or, you know. I'm sure we've all been there. I'll take this for 9. You know, you're playing this guy. Not this guy. But you're playing some other guy who doesn't scale at all with range damage. You're like, oh, range damage, pick it up. Just an objectively wrong choice. Like on Diver. You're like, oh my god, plus 20 range damage. Let me pick that up. But then it doesn't do anything. I haven't really tried this guy with just all guns, because then we're not getting any benefit. Just get range, but I'll give it a try. So yeah, Retromation, very enjoyable to watch, very entertaining. And he's still a good gamer, you know. So no shade to the guy. And of course, when you are entertaining, that's using some of your brain power. Because I know the opposite's true. For example, on Deadlock, where commentary falls short, to say the least. And even falling short a little bit right now, but whatever. Yeah. But I've definitely seen in the comments of some people, and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you did XYZ. And sometimes they, in a joking matter of like, it's paining me so much you didn't do this. But I love you, but I wish. I will take a quick chance for the minus HP. Turrets? Let's dabble into some engineering. I guess I'll take Snake just in case, though. This is ranged, although my melee is like, it's 0. Sure. So yeah, I guess I got the main point of that. You know, you need a certain amount of skill level to be successful on YouTube, but entertainment is far more important, and it depends on the games you play and your target demographic, because obviously, you know, if you want the soy face, oh my god, screaming, you're talking to generally lower age audience members there, you know, kids. But it has been very enjoyable to see guys like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye change over time as they've matured. And also, obviously everything can be an axe. I mean, it's YouTube. A lot of people put on axe to show their best sides and all that. But, you know, those 3 guys at least. I'm gonna watch too much PewDiePie or, that's very early on. Slingshot. Which will give me primitive. Ghost Scepter? There's a range. No. I definitely have watched a decent amount of Markiplier. And, you know, the transition over time has definitely felt more genuine. You know, they were definitely ladder in the past, all 3 of them, and they've chilled out a little bit. I think it's just you know, maturing over time. Just how as my tastes have matured over time into fine arts, you know, but, you know, like I couldn't watch the earlier content for either 3 of them. It's just too loud, and I've seen, you know, YouTube is pretty good at recommending, at least for me, newer channels, you know, people with a few thousand or even less subs, and some of them are pretty good. A lot of potential. But sometimes you get recommended the fucking channel with like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subs. You're like, oh wow, this guy is making a living right now. And I put on the video, I'm like, I can't watch. This is just way too much going on. Hey, pretty lucky in all of that. I'm gonna ignore mirror. I'll take a metal. Shredder, yes. What do I gotta do for you, Shredder? And if I was just having this conversation with myself, topic, discussion, whatever, I would say more on topic. I can still ramble. I usually bring topics back around, so I can be a little abstract, but I usually bring it back. It will connect eventually. I'll do one more try, and then we'll call it quits. You run, baby, random. And screwdriver. But not to get distracted in the meantime of either commenting on the game or diverting some of my brain power to not die. And we got an early item, that's pretty nice. And it's a landmine, that's even nicer. What are you looking for? We have a very good start, which means I could take a little bit more harvesting than normal. Since I won't be losing much money, I will be killing most enemies that spawn, which means I won't be losing any money. Hey, that was my tree. Yeah, like I can take those bees. I don't really care that much. But I wouldn't mind a wrench. Hey man, I've been watching YouTube stuff since like 2008 or 9? And at that point I felt like, I'm too young to have my own YouTube channel, or I don't know, I just never really thought about it until much later. And then at a certain point you just have too much like, how can I compete with other people? Yeah, we have so many damn screwdrivers. Holy shit. But But obviously, you don't need to think about competing if you're trying to make it a living, which I feel like most people on YouTube aren't trying to make it a living. Just uploading shit to be fun, or, you know, maybe kind of like a side business where, like, it would be cool, but not expecting it to go anywhere. But then, on the flip side, I know plenty of people do social media stuff. They're just into it. And most people, vast majority of people, don't do anything on social media thinking like, this is gonna blow up. We're trying to make it as a content creator on any social medias. Could save that brick. Yeah, sure. Hey. But at least for me, I don't see YouTube as social media. I don't think most people do either, but, you know, it's not that far from social media. I think it should count as social media, but it's not the same type as the Facebook, the Twitters, all that kind of stuff. It's obviously different. It also depends on your content, because, you know, you could just be watching just your friends on YouTube. You could be just watching vlogs and whatnot, and that's gotta feel similar to some other social medias, because, you know, social media, I guess, is for showing off your life, or just for discussing things, right? But hey, sure. Feeling extra strong, we can grab a piggy bank and try to save some money. But I don't really do social media. Like, I don't think I have an account on any social medias. Peruse the Reddits, but like, toxic. Same thing with Twitter. Occasionally peruse it, but it's toxic. And like, I don't know. I got plenty of time wasters on YouTube without needing any other social medias. And those can get, I mean, YouTube can be toxic, but if you're not in the comments, then you don't really see much toxicity. I would buy the brick, but I'm not gonna lock it. Oh, sticky. Big guard, I don't know. But I'm not doing social medias. This is not my thing. And I'm not doing YouTube to make a career. I'm like, what's the point? Good question. Guess it feels a bit more productive. I mean, some of the videos, like the deadlock, that definitely took more editing, so I felt more like I'm doing something productive, but I mean, obviously it's more productive than just not recording. And if somehow my channel did just blow up out of nowhere, it would be hard to say no to at least take an opportunity to see where it goes. But I don't know, streaming seems rather difficult, to be quite honest. And obviously you don't need a stream to be, sure. So we can get elemental now. Oh, well, that's our second build, because we have plenty of engineering stuff, so then with the other weapon slots, we can just get elemental stuff now. And we got perfect synergy with both now. That's pretty nice. So we could also go into any melee stuff, since our engineering things are melee weapons, so they appreciate some melee. But I like the elemental aspect. It's cute. I will say on this guy, you gotta get HP when you can, because I notice I pick HP on level ups a decent amount. I definitely notice I struggle for HP without my level ups. Jesus. I mean, any of these things are fine. I think I'm just gonna stick to engineer and elemental. Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. We already have positive range. I mean, I guess I'll get one more. Like some sort of commentary channel would be real nice, I think. But it's obviously harder. One, I definitely appreciate any editing. And I also do see why people hire editors. Even for basic, just trimming of videos. I mean, if you're not time stamping things, and you gotta kind of watch through videos, even 4xp could still be a lot of time consumed just finding parts of the video that you gotta cut. And then, you know, I still gotta work on my audio in terms of how, I think the mic is fine. I think it's just how loud or not loud I am versus the game. You know, I have it on my phone, on the TV, and on my computer with headphones and then the monitor. So I have 4 different ways to hear it, and it always sounds fine on the monitor, headphones, or just the monitor or the headphones, but on the phone and the TV always sounds weird, but I'm not a fan of the TV audio in this room, at least. Yes, methods are another screwdriver to show up. So many damn landmines. We still need to grab more engineering though. Although we can get enough engineering while focusing on elemental stuff. So like, and we seem to be pretty decent for the small enemies with all these damn landmines. So it's just the tougher enemies and bosses that I feel like we gotta watch out for now. Which is where the elemental can come in and do its job. And I guess I wouldn't mind any more baby geckos, since the landmines are going to be killing random enemies throughout the map. That was negative HP, I gotta be careful with that. Projectiles, that helps the turrets. There we go. I mean, it's negative HP, but overall, will make me tankier. Yeah, I really need HP up. I mean, I still get the +1 from leveling up though, right? But you are going to get less level ups with this guy overall. So again, still struggling for HP. Yeah, so commentary stuff, that seems like it'd be a lot of fun to do, but without focusing more time on YouTube, it seems rather difficult. I mean, obviously you could just work on a video for a while and not really care about throughput, i.e. like making a video a day. The course, if you put a lot of work into something, I mean, it would really suck if you put 6 months of work into a video and then after 6 months you have like 1,000 views. That's probably it's gotta probably hurt, right? But the cool thing with some of that content, the evergreen content, stuff like commentary and whatnot, depending on what it is, like obviously current events can get old within a week or two sometimes, right? Maybe even faster. Okay, that's all very lucky. Engineering. I'll take that right now. HP. Sure. It is elemental, but... There we go, there we go, there we go, and there we go. Sure, take it all. We should be pretty good for this wave with all the landmines. But obviously the evergreen content is nice because you never know. A video can always blow up. You know, you could be talking about The Thing from 1982, 84. Maybe it doesn't do well initially, but you never know. There's no time limit on it doing well. I'm gonna die? Damn bait enemies. Sure. Nuke? Yeah, sure. Holy shit, he almost one-shot me. Here's my healing turret. It was a cursed bait enemy. I don't think he was buffed up. I don't think he was cursed and buffed like, yeah, that red enemy right there. But god damn. Yeah, I need more cake. I need more of the warrior helmets. I need to kill this thing. But yeah, I never know if I should talk about just the game, talking about random shit. I mean, I only got so much to talk about random stuff without divulging into my life. And, you know, don't do social media because I don't care about talking about my life and all that jazz. And it's not like it's super fucking interesting anyway. You know. Give me that. Give me that, give me that. I mean, not really. Nuke launcher. I got positive crit? Sure. Alright, the elite. Let's see what we got. Are we gonna ignore him? Yeah, I don't think we can kill him. And if I was gonna try, I should try to do it as early as possible before the wave of horde spawns, but only hit us once. Thankfully, it looks like he's the type to stay away. It depends when he mutates, which is now. Oh. Frames? I guess we could have killed him. But it's also a chance I would have just died trying, right? I mean, it gives me 3% crit. Accuracy's whatever. Give me that. I just lock that in. Negative luck. Yeah, I don't have much healing. Obviously, it's my channel, so I can talk about whatever I want, of course, on the channel, but there's only so much you could talk about YouTube anyway, you know. Literally off the cuff ramblings of a madman. But I already play a decent amount of games, so for me, I feel like I should have started earlier, but then you'll never start. You don't just do it at some point, because you always think, ah man, if I only started 5 years earlier, blah blah blah. But for certain games, it's really just doesn't take much at all to upload some content. The question is if it's enjoyable content, right? But you know, I enjoy playing different games. I haven't had too much interaction on YouTube, but I think I would enjoy that. But not too sure. Same thing with streaming. Seems like it would be difficult. I mean, again, you're like, oh, play games 40 hours a week? What are you talking about difficult? I mean, you know, not just playing games 40 hours a week, it's actually entertaining people on stream. And it's on your own time, but you should really have like a schedule, all that kind of stuff. But again, you can just do whatever the hell you want, right? And it's up to people to decide if they would want to contribute or not. Ooh, Tyler. Hey, how you doing, Tyler? Yes, give me that. So we're gonna make him angry earlier. Which means there's a chance he's gonna kill us. His attack pattern is much more difficult now. Ah, we died. Alright, well, that will do it for right now. Of course, I rambled a lot towards the last two attempts, but, you know, I think I got most of the points there overall. There was no super immediate point I wanted to make, just a little talking here and there. But that will do it for right now. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.